Hey, Doug Upstone here for VegasProInsidersDaily.com, and I got a baseball tip for you. Now that the baseball season's underway, take a look at the standings right now, and we see some really peculiar things. We got Baltimore, Detroit, Arizona, Cincinnati, and the LA Angels all in first place in their respective divisions. None of those teams were given a chance to be anywhere near first place, and quite honestly, they might not be by the end of the season, but that's not what we're talking about here. So how the month of April rolls when it comes to betting baseball is that there are a lot of upsets. Teams get hot, underdogs, they win games that are unsuspecting, and this happens every single year in baseball. It's just a matter of whichever teams it happens to be. It happens this year, it happens to be those particular teams. They're playing with a lot of confidence. Their pitching is probably, or in most cases, it's overachieving from what is projected to be over 162 games, but that doesn't mean there is an opportunity to cash in on those teams. So my suggestion to you during the month of April is to, when you're going through your betting sheets and determining who you would want to play for that particular day, always look at the underdogs first, because there is a potential for some real value that you can pick up on. Sports books are not going to make huge adjustments initially on these teams because, quite honestly, their feelings going in, they weren't very good to begin with. And I have to agree with that. I mean, this is not about looking at the entire season. This is looking about the month of April. It's just one set of numbers at one set of time. So because of that, I think there's some real opportunity to cash in if you look at dogs, and if they meet the criteria that you're looking for, being starting pitching, and if they're swinging the bats well, I think there's some real opportunity to do that. Now, I'm not saying to play all underdogs. I'm not saying that by any means, because I don't really believe in that strategy myself. Like a lot of people, I like to win, and there's still better value overall during the long course of a baseball season on the money line in playing more favorites than there is underdogs. But in this case, for this month, I think there's an opportunity to do it, and I think I would strongly suggest to look at those underdogs first when you're filling out your sheets. Now, if you don't have time to go through this and go through the numbers on a daily basis, tell you what I would suggest for you to do. Kyle Hunter, Sean Higgs, and myself last year, for bettors that placed wagers of about $100 or $110 a game in baseball, we won over $6,300 for our clients last year. We absolutely cleaned up. And you know what? And even if you don't have that kind of money to spend $100 a game, even if you do half that, that's over $3,000. Okay. And with football season, hey, I know it's only April, but football season, the draft's coming. All these different things. We know there's going to be a lot of talk. And so if you had an extra $3,000 to $6,000 in your pocket for the upcoming football season, would that make you happy? Yeah, that's what I thought too. So what you need to do is go to VegasProInsidersDaily.com, sign up to become a VPID Inner Circle member, and for 30 days for only $99, you'll get all of our best bets, okay, plus my system plays and a bunch of other things with that. Now, in addition to that, let's not forget, okay, we have the NBA playoffs coming up. We have the Stanley Cup playoffs coming up. That's all included in this package. You get all those picks at the same time. You'll get trends that'll just blow you away, that are just hot as could be, and they win on a consistent basis. Now, in addition to this, also, we have two other guys that are inner circle cappers here at Vegas Pro Insider Daily, Tony George and Jim Mack. Now, both of those tend to be a little more selective when it comes to baseball. They're not out there pounding it every single day. They're looking at the numbers, but they just tend to be a little bit more selective. Hey, whatever approach works for you, I'm all in favor as long as it delivers results, and these guys do. So I would suggest that, and of course, they'll also have their basketball, and maybe I think one person might have their hockey plays in there. So, like I said, also, in addition to, you get my proprietary systems, okay, that I've worked on for years, going back as many as 20 years, and I give you the best systems on a daily basis for this too. So check it all out. Don't sit on the sidelines now. I mean, hey, now's an opportunity. A lot of people aren't betting right now. They're taking it back. But you know what? With baseball, you don't have to know every single thing. If you want to get in the game, okay, you got to play. And so if you don't have the time to go through numbers, that's what we're here to do. Myself and the four experts that are along with me, we can help you along the road. I'm not trying to hype you to do something you do want to do. If you don't want to bet baseball, fine. Hey, cool. You know what? We still got hockey. We still got basketball going. So there's some opportunities for you as well. Because during the baseball season, sportsbooks, they hate baseball because there's not that many games, and this is when the sharps come out, and this is what the guys that are at Vegas Pro Insider do. You know what? Every day we're out there pounding away. So sign up right now, $99, 30 days. VegasProInsiderDaily.com. Become an Inner Circle member. You won't regret it, and you're going to cash big time.